I'm kind of excited this time around. I've got a couple of ideas what I want our next draft to be. Because I'm not feeling very comfortable with Tyranids, I was in the Discord kind of looking at the Tyranid faction thread. Well, channel, I suppose you could say. Anyway, and kind of I saw a few videos, I saw a few deck lists. I would love to try Tyranids for our next draft run. I'd also like to play Gazgul for the same kind of reasons. Like both Tyranids and Gazgul, you know, kind of have Swarm. I think there are some crazy things you can do with Gazgul where, you know, if you use the Gretchen Tower and then use his ability straight away, suddenly you've just got two fairly, I mean, for turn 1, turn 2, chunky pieces on the board straight away. And I feel that might be enough to kind of, to win a lot of matches before they even get going. So, thirdly, of course, I haven't really done too well with Elder. I've tried it a few times. I just don't seem to get it. So I'd like to try Elder as well, and we'll just see. We'll just see what happens. But I've played Zagstruck twice in a row. Oh, okay. So the Neurothrope, I suppose. I do want to play Gruck at some point. I'd like to leave Keltok until I'm way more comfortable with Eldar. So we're looking for the Eldar that produces Storm Guards. If there's that, then I think we take the opportunity. But for now, Neurothrope. I think we do this and then we just try and copy paste as much as possible. It sounds kind of crazy to me, but I have looked at the deck lists and I've talked just a little bit about how you're supposed to play Tyranids. But of course, this is all a process. This is all like, whoa, calm down. My laptop's a bit rubbish. Yeah, okay. But we're definitely figuring this out as we go along. I'm not sure Ambush Predator is actually that good. But I know that Death Leaper is super, super good. Like, apparently that's really, really good. That also seems pretty... Do we... I don't know, because this it costs 9. I think that's way too much, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's way too slow. But even this, like, Hive Tyrant is right at the apex of our mana curve, probably. Not really what we want. I'm turned off by Ambush Predator as well, though. I think Camouflage is okay. I don't think it's amazing. Like, they're all kind of just generic stratagems we can use for Synapse. This Death Leaper looks really good, though. I think this is just kind of a more solid set. 4-7. Yeah. More solid set. It's kind of more in terms of like the mana curve that I'd like. I think I prefer it. I'm not crazy about this, but I think the other two... Well, the other two are in the list. In the deck list that I was given, the other two are in the list. Okay, if we could give up on Synapse and go for Swarm... Like, Overwhelming Swarm is a massive, massive deal, right? And right now, what we have isn't... I mean, we've got one Synapse creature, but it's at 7 energy. You know, that's not really a Synapse thing. Tyrant Guard as well, like, that's fine. I like it with Neurothrope, especially, because you can just give it more health. So we... no, I really, really prefer this with Tervigon, I think, though. I don't think this is correct for Neurothrope. I actually kind of think... No, I don't like... 266 Vanguard, like, that's interesting, but it's not interesting enough. This, on the other hand, gives us a lower level. I mean, the flying is interesting on the Tyrannocyte. I'm not exactly crazy about it. I think aerial seeding really isn't that much at all. But Spore Assist and Biovore both offer a lot. Like, they can do a lot. Spore Assist also has Synapse. So I think we're here. This is all speculative, though. Like, I'm not 100% on this. I really do think Predator is pretty rubbish. Harpy looks interesting, though. Yeah, I also kind of rate Screamer Killer, or I'm starting to. I think we just have to accept that Tyranids are just a little bit slower. Oh man, Ripper Swarm, I'm not sure about that. Not in this deck. But this means you've got these Predator instincts that I'm just not crazy about if we do this. And that's just going to feel awful. Like, this is a little bit better, right? The Harpy as well is kind of end game. You know, fly in, it's pretty good. I like that. Pyrovore as well. You know, 4/4 for free. That's okay. It's not amazing, but because we're using Neurothrope, it'd be very easy to just put down a 1/4/5. And 5 is pretty chunky. I really like Tyrant Guard, Hive Tyrant. I just can't stand this Predator Instincts. I just do not get it. I really don't like it. But the mix of Vanguard and Synapse is just so attractive. And we are expecting quite a lot of spawn mines. But isn't this buying into Harpy a little too early? Like, we're only 310 in. Maliceps is just a little bit too expensive though. Our upper side is already a bit higher than I'm like super comfortable with. And Hive Crone and Gargoyle actually look quite good. A 5/4/7 for 6 that immediately deals 3 damage is really interesting. Just in general, the ability to have a swarm flying. The Gargoyle looks strong too, yeah. I think it has to be Broodlord. We've got 2 copies of Hive Tyrant. It seems like Synapse really is kind of the way we're going here. Yeah, Lictor is fine. I'm not. This is... I mean, now that we've got so many different copies of Synapse creatures, I like this more. And I don't know, it's kind of a strange curve, but I think there are certain things we're going to have to play into. But I just think 2 copies of Hive Tyrant, if we don't go any higher than that in terms of bodies on the floor, I think that's still fine. The Lictor, you know, like the Lictor, not super excited about, but the Venomthrope, very, very excited about. Miasma, I don't care to. I think that's too much. I just think that these 2 are pretty good. I'd be a bit more comfortable with this, honestly, if I had Turvik on, because at least I'd have units on the board. I'm more worried that we're just going to have a handful of stratagems and nothing actually on the board to play with them. That would be just the worst, wouldn't it? The Death Leaper just seems so strong, though. 7 damage coming from a 5 energy. It's that hard to hit. I don't know. Things have kind of run their course. I just don't want too much rubbish in here. A single copy of Encircle the Prey and Ambush Predator is okay, and I would like that definitely for a lot. I do want the Gene Stealer, but I don't want infinite biomorphologies, I don't think. This could be amazing. I'm pretty sure with Synapse, this means you're literally just going to be invulnerable to half your stuff. The Hive Guard obviously isn't super exciting. And this again, kind of... I would like the Infestation node, but the Overwhelming Swarming Masses... I kind of went in a different direction. I don't want to like half... I don't want to... Well, I don't want to swear on YouTube or whatever. I like this. Apex Predator is kind of a win condition for us as well. Hive Guard is another Vanguard, which is kind of fantastic. I like that a lot. Because it's a legendary, I keep looking at this, but every time I look at it, I'm thinking, well, you are affecting the troops in your hand, but you're doing nothing to the board. I feel just a little bit uneasy about that, you know? Screamer Killer as well is interesting, but I'm not crazy about it. Termagant, yeah, I mean, it's just, we do need to lower our curve just a little bit, I think. The Hive Guard is just more Vanguard. I think we love Vanguard because we've got Synapse. That's okay. Oh, this is actually amazing, isn't it? I think just the ability to have just so much cheap stuff, but the Overwhelming Swarm as well is going to be such value. And the Biovore is amazing. I think the Mucilid Spore is just complete. I don't think it's much of anything, but we do have a lot of Vanguard, you know? Like, this could work, like, really, really well. I mean, if we can get the Hive Tyrants out, they create their own stratagems, don't they, really? So we don't need to worry about it too much. I think it's this. I think we like Biovore behind Vanguard, and I think we like the amount of Vanguard we have. I mean, what do you make of this camouflage? It's nothing, is it? It's absolutely nothing. Our twos are just so low. Like, what we've actually got is Mucilid Spore and Termagant. That's it for twos. So just having this because it's cheap and it just fills out the bottom of our curve. I don't see how we're going to get like great value out of Overwhelming Swarm, but you know, I don't want to take this. I really don't want to take this. I feel like we fill out the bottom. The top is already like the Hive Tyrants, Tyrannocyte, Broodlord. This is enough. This should be enough. I also think Hive Guard is pretty rubbish. Yeah, I think it has to be this. Okay, Tyrannofex is way too expensive. But Rapacious Hungry is amazing. Absolutely amazing, and I think we do need it as well. But these are too expensive. These are way, way too expensive. Morlock does have the Blast. This is a pretty nice set for us, I think. Considering this, I mean, because this is also really amazing, and another Broodlord. You could get some absolutely ridiculous buffs, couldn't you, from this? Absolutely silly, but I think we do lack like AoE. I think we're gonna have to do the best we can with what we've got, but we need to get on top of people. Definitely, if we fall behind, I think we just struggle so hard. We do have Vanguard to like stay in the game, but it's just gonna feel really tough. Yeah, we have to be in front, plain and simple, I think. If someone just like smashes our boards and we have nothing, we are super vulnerable. The most interesting thing is going to be kind of how long does it take us to get online, you know? It looks like we have a lot of kind of like irritating stuff at the bottom, like biovores. That, you know, kind of like have a lot of health, and if they stick around, then we can really, really, you know, do well, take advantage of that, whatever you want to call it. It's just that they need to stick on the board, plain and simple. Oh, I don't know, because of course you'd expect them to go wide. Maybe the Death Leaper. But that's 7 damage, you know, that's hard to turn down. Yeah, I mean, worst comes to worst, we can always use Death Leaper on the 3rd turn. That works for me.
I'm the hand of gold.
We're going to have to learn as we go along as well, I think. For example, does Digestion Pool reduce this to 0? Because if it does, then of course we can get like a really strong Termagant out, but I don't know if it works that way. I don't really... See, if we do it next turn, we can kind of find out. Because otherwise we can just use it on the Death Leaper. And at least then we've got like a massive body, you know?
Just like the haunted bull.
It's just going to get attacked. Isn't that kind of pointless? This Termagant isn't exactly... I suppose this is the time to find out, though. Yeah, it doesn't work. But we can make a second one. Okay. That was good to know, definitely. Okay. I'm not sure what happened there, but... Oh man, I don't really want to do this. But I don't... you know what, like this is okay, this is great. Is that too much, too early? I suppose they could Will of Gore. They're still a mile away from it though. Stop messing around as well. Could be irritating. Oh, because we're against the AI, they didn't even bother to attack this. I was thinking of saving Mucilid Sport and then just having a Predator Instincts for it. Wow. Well, we can absolutely Hive Guard for now. And then that just gives us a potential chance to get an extra 4 damage out of this.
What's that stupid gob of yours?
It feels kind of pointless to do anything that's... It would be over here, wouldn't it? Of course. Probably should have just used the Spirit Leech there. And then I could have Spirit Leeched and then finished it that way. I'd have been much better. Ironic, we seem to actually have the opposite of the problem I thought we were going to have. Oh, Spirit Leech does count though, doesn't it? So I could do this. And then do this. And this works, yeah? That actually looked amazing, even if it didn't do anything. That felt really good. Feels like a waste of a Hormagon, but I mean this isn't exactly meaningful either. I suppose I could flank, but it's just pointless, isn't it?
Shooting and looting in that order. Moving! I just want to hit your heads!
So we're off by 1? Is that correct? It looks like we're off by 1, doesn't it? Because we're off by 1, don't I have to do... Yeah, and this returns as well. If I do it like this, and have you do this. Wait. This is correct, isn't it? I got this right. Nice. Okay. Because it was the AI, we obviously didn't get like a really representative battle, but I felt quite good about that. It's a learning process, right? It's a learning process, and that wasn't so bad. For some reason, I kind of forgot that the Neurothrope itself counts as a stratagem, which means that any time that you're going to get like double synapse or just basic synapse, that's fantastic. For 1 energy, you're basically giving 3 health. You know, if you've got 2 units on the board. And the synapse is in the middle, obviously, but... Wow, that was a bit too soon. I mean, I'm not really a fan of either of these, but... I like the pressure they could produce. Tervigon, okay. Well, that's scary, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like we're ahead of you. Definitely. Oh, no, I take that back. Our hand is a little bit too expensive, isn't it? So you're just going to rip her all the way? Oh man, that kind of sucks. So we could synapse, but actually we could just do this as well. Yeah, I'm not really against it, whatever. I think this puts more pressure on them than it puts on us, right? Then again, if they go into like an overwhelming swarm, we can have a massive problem here. So they attack the mine. Yeah. Do we have to attack this? I think we do. But you've used everything. Fair enough. Do we just want to do this? I think we do, right? And you probably just want to do this as well to be annoying. Actually... Yeah. Because of the armor, I think it makes it super annoying, doesn't it? The Vanguard makes it quite irritating. Tyranids do have some AoE. It's really expensive, though. Oh, crap. We have set ourselves up for their AoE. So that would actually be super... Oh, no, no, because of the armor. Okay. They would still get some value, though. So ideally the spore actually hits the termagant. Yep. That's nice. That way we can... This? I mean, this is 8 though, isn't it? This is great. He's having to use resources that he'd rather not use on things that aren't doing an awful lot. Oh, he did that the wrong way round as well. He should have put the Sporosis down first. Wow. Some part of that was the power of just going second though. But it does feel good to beat a human being. Should we give him a few seconds to get into another match? I don't like bullying people, kind of. And I also don't like it when I get smashed. It's kind of like, okay, what did we learn from that? And then is there any reason to face it again? I think that's long enough. And poor Jedimus. I don't know. I mean, right from the beginning, you know, I think the pool is just way too strong. The fact you can get out a 4-cost creature on your first turn, it's just stupid, man. Like, there have been times where someone's brought out a Venomthrope. That's just 6 health. You can't get through that in the first few turns. It's just absolutely silly, you know? And of course, they start using their Warlord to body. So the Venomthrope hangs around, which means that you then can't put any like high value things down. It just gets awful. Oh, don't actually like any of these. Not even the enhanced organism. But worst comes to worst, we could use the Death Leaper on turn 3 if there's nothing else.
The hour of blood and clashing blades has come. Returned, so that the crossworld may never fall.
I'm not entirely sure what we could do. I don't know what the effects are. It just says choose an effect. I'm not sure how effective that is. I do think this is attractive though, right? More than the Death Leaper even. We can't get through them and they can't get through us. It's kind of silly, isn't it?
No more pain, no more death.
Okay. Is this a waste of the Hormagaunt though if I do this? Wouldn't it be better to do this? Armor? What? Do you have no armor right now, yeah? So that's pretty good then. Yeah, that's just such a large body, isn't it? I think the vanguards in Tyranid are something that maybe I've been underrating quite a lot. Because this is kind of ridiculous. You know, you just list 264 with armor. That's too much, man. All these waystones, though. That's a bit rubbish. Oh, because of the Spirit Leech, I feel like we have to... I feel like we have to kind of do it like this, don't we? I do feel like maybe we should have just let them have the stones. Because the Morlock is amazing, right? Oh, they've spent everything on that, though. I don't know what to make of that. It's kind of a weird one. We have big bodies, but they have 6 spirit stones. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. We've got the health to destroy it. Is there anything else we can do? I don't think there is. I really want the Biovore down, but of course the Death Leapers are also good. Yeah. We've gotten rid of a lot of Spirit Stones. I think we just have to be happy with that. And then if we Death Leaper, Spirit Leech. Actually, no, I actually think Enhanced Organism. Is it just the stealth? Yeah. So it could still be targeted, but if they target, it's going to take a lot of energy, and we'd still have like a massive board presence.
The skeins of fate tell of nothing but death.
Nah, that's nothing.
I have returned so that the craft world may never fall.
I still kind of like Biovore though. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, we'll do it like this, and then if they've got something that only targets troops, at least this doesn't get damaged. That's okay. And then we're kind of setting up for the kill next turn.
Rise, Warden. The craft world needs you once more.
Does this only repeat once, or does it do it multiple times? What? What? Okay. Oh, just a sec. Quick break. Someone's calling me. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, I think. Right, sorry about that. Sometimes this house is a lot more active than I'd like it to be. Oh, well, we know there's at least one more person in draft apart from us in Jedimus. Because this person's saying GG Cheddy, so clearly who they played last, next, I should say. Oh, this is so strange. That is the whole point of like learning new things, though. Our first few attempts with Tyranids were just kind of so awkward, you know, it just felt wrong. We're kind of learning it through Vanguard. Like, it's the Vanguards that I'm kind of like, oh wow, like this is such, you know, this is such value. This is really, really good. Tyranid has great Vanguards. Maybe the best Vanguards. I don't know, because I haven't played a lot of Lich Guard, so I'm not sure. I've heard that Lich Guard are really good as well. So, we'll see. No. Oh, we'll see what it feels like to go first, shall we? Because the digestion pool just seems so ridiculously strong. I also don't know if we're the aggro against Chaos. Oh, wow. Is that a mistake? No. I think we absolutely want to get this Biovore down, don't we? We want to create pressure right now.
I live in your nightmares.
It's very tense, right? It feels like we've got the advantage, but I don't know. Abaddon's doing a lot of stuff. Like, they're committing an awful lot to do very little. I don't really get it. Also, that was kind of pathetic, wasn't it? But we're also having to use our health in order to do these things. So... Oh, so half the time this is going to do nothing. And the other half the time it's going to be really annoying. Got ya. We're kind of just trying to make it to Hive Tyrant, right? Like, we haven't got anything else to do. So we're worried about Helldrake. Helldrake could clear everything, technically. If Abaddon hits as well. No, because this needs... Yeah, you actually need to do things for that. So, I mean, we could go Termagant. I don't think we're supposed to, though. I don't quite know how we get the most value here, apart from just ignoring it. That can't be correct, right? That can't be correct. If I do this... Oh, this is getting very strange. Our board is chunky, but we are kind of miles away from having like a strong hand ourselves. Yeah. No, because you've got double imperative, so it shouldn't matter. Don't we just win here? I don't know, I was kind of worried about a general clear there of our board, but Chaos has a lot of damage AoE. They don't have any straight... Oh no. I think they have one straight elimination. I mean, we've only been playing the game for a few days. I can't remember all the cards off the top of my head, but... You know, two 7/7s on the board. I think that's just a bit too chunky. I think they can deal a lot of damage to us, but I don't think they can just clear it. Okay. Oh, we're going second. So Tyrant Guards is looking good. Maybe I should keep... No, I want pressure in the early game then. This is okay.
Let's get some action, boys!
Face Ripper again. Yeah. Wow, isn't this a bad matchup for them? Like, don't we just... I mean, Face Ripper literally gives you extra melee, and I have a guard that has no ranged attack at all. We're definitely going for health here. We're going to hyper adaptation, hyper leech. Just give me as much health as I possibly can.
Ready for fighting, boss?
And in the truck, ready to jump!
Maybe I take it back. I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure this is... I don't think armor 1. Oh crap. Have I made a mistake here? I should have done this the other way around, shouldn't I? Yeah, that's not going to work. And we're miles away from Death Leaper as well. That sucks. Okay, how do you want to do this? I think you want to do it like... this. And then... this. And honestly, toxic miasma. Oh, I don't know. This is actually kind of going sideways, isn't it? We've kind of drawn the stuff that I don't really want right now. But a bike would still cost you 4, so it cost everything. Somehow we're just about staying alive in this, but... oh, man, like, he could turn the corner super easily. Like, imagine the green horde, we'd just have to give up. We can't do anything about that.
Shooting and looting in that order.
Okay. If we go up to 3, doesn't he survive? Do it like this. Oh, man. I feel like Death Leaper was a better option, right? So his shooter can definitely kill this Tyrant Guard, which kind of sucks.
Looks are the best at scrapping.
I mean, I'm more than happy to get rid of... is it this? Do I actually want to get rid of this? No way. It's Spirit Leech on this, right? And then it's probably this. I think we just have to take the hit, don't we? Can't do anything about it. Man, that sucks. Makari is just so irritating, right? So incredibly irritating. So probably just destroy this with Makari, you'd imagine. Nope. Okay, the boar boss. Oh, okay.
Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
But then we lose out on the Hive Tyrant. Isn't this no good? But I think we need space for the Hive Tyrant, that's the problem. What do you want to do then? Yeah, we're losing because he can draw more cards than us, so we're going to lose this one in the end. Maybe Digestion Pool was a little bit too early. Like, we're in no rush in the early game, and his early game wasn't very strong, so... But more than anything, I mean, we've just pulled rubbish. Like, we haven't pulled the bodies we need, which really sucks.
Can't beat me, kid.
Yeah, this is too big. Can't do anything about this. Really sucks though, doesn't it? Yeah. I think I just needed a smoother curve, right? Like, we just kind of ended up with like a ton of stratagems in our hand. We just needed more. We are a little bit expensive. You know, second Biovore, Termagant, you know, like there is actually quite a lot that we could have maybe used. I'm not sure. I definitely did not feel good. It felt by the time we got to Hive Tyrant, you know, we were done. We were absolutely done. Couldn't do anything about it. That really sucks too. Yeah, a lot of these stratagems at the bottom are just not that great, you know. In terms of card slot value, I'm not really enjoying, well, I didn't enjoy doing the draft with Tyranids, because it seemed like every single set of 3 had one, you know, bad card in it that I didn't want. Whereas there are a lot of sets with Ultramarines or Orcs where I'm like, yeah, like I like all of this. This is the pack I want. Look at, like, this is just 4 stratagems. That's ridiculous. I need more bodies, don't I? This seems a little bit more workable too.
Let's get some action, boys.
Yeah, I really like that. Biovore and then buff it up to 5. That sounds really good. And then another Biovore. That's really, really good.
Awesome, boys. Just like the horrid bull.
I'd like to get rid of this Horn Helm. Of course, we can't do everything. And only a single copy of Termagant as well. That sucks, doesn't it? It puts them in an awkward position. Now there are going to be loads of Spore Mines.
What's that stupid cob of yours?
Do we just have to attack this? I think we do, don't we? To what degree am I racing? I don't think I am. Yeah, it's still a while until we get to 7. I could attack with the Biovore and put 3 damage on him, but I think there's a lot of pressure here, and there's a lot of RNG with orcs. It'd be very, very possible for them to just accidentally hit the wrong thing. I kind of want to Termagant, Spirit Leech, and then just take this out, because we definitely can. We could even attack with this, and then... and that way heal our Vanguard. That works. Yeah, we are going to have to start considering that, you know, turn 7, Will of Gork. That's the only thing we're scared of right now. This is kind of crazy. We've just run them over. This is a great way of starting a match. I'm not sure of too many starts that are better than this. Haven't we just won? Don't you do this? Wow, that just felt so dominant all the way through, right? Yeah, the Biovores are really chunky. We also seem to have a much better win rate when we go second. Biovores, Venomthropes, Vanguards, eventually leading into Tyrant Primes, Hive Tyrants. Basically stuff with Synapse. Seems very kind of workable for draft right now. I'm not sure how workable Swarm is without Tervigon. I'm not really comfortable doing it without Tervigon. Even then, I'm not sure how much Swarm I want. Oh, I kind of like all of this, just not all of it in one go. Yeah, Galen is the elder that we'd definitely consider
Cleanse this
taking.
place. We must protect the craft world.
Then again, do we really need to do anything? Maybe not. Maybe it's a mistake to... It feels so inefficient. It feels like I should be putting down the Tyrant Guard here. But this stops a Spirit Stone. This stops a Spirit Stone, and it opens us up to kind of weirder plays, such as Termagant, Spirit Leech, stuff like that. What does this even do? Return this to your hand. So we actually want this to attack. We're kind of okay with it attacking. Yet again, I don't care too much, do I? Oh, is it camouflage? It's... oh, you just can't target it with anything. Okay. Sometimes I get confused between camouflage and thingy. mean, they'll just ping the Tyranid Guard, but that would be a massive waste of their resources to do very little. I suppose we could have also done Digestion Pool Death Leaper. That would have been awesome. And this was a deal I was happy to make, because I don't mind you hitting me. The problem is when you start hitting all everything else. Yeah, you also wasted the flank, so... Oh crap. How do I Spore Assist then? Because Spore Assist Digestion Pool would be pretty fair. But I need more than that. I need a lot more than that. Putting down just a basic Tyrant Guard is okay. Right? Oh man. All of these options kind of suck. I don't like any of them. Okay, I think we just need to buy some time. Let's just do this. Now that I've got a Spore Assist in hand, I absolutely don't want to do anything without being able to deploy like a ton of Spore Moss.
Skeins of fate tell of nothing but death.
Our world will never surrender.
I was about to say, does that actually do anything? Not really. It gives me the Termagant, of course, but that's not... It's just an extra thing to put down. It's not amazing. And... You'll be... You have to take on this, don't you? This gives Witchfire. We could ping you as well. Oh, that's okay. Which of you has Remnant? Waystone. Waystone. You both have it. Oh my god. This is tough. I really don't want this hanging around, but then again, I don't want anything hanging around. We're just going to have to give them the Waystones. I don't know what else to do. Except give them the Waystones.
Forward! Crush the interlopers!
Okay. Spore Assist is unironically saving us, isn't it? I would love to Hive Guard. There's a lot I'd actually like to do here, isn't there? If I Tyrant Guard enhanced... Nah, you know what? Just Hive Guard. You both die? Okay. And I will do... Why is this so difficult? We have so much in our hand and we cannot get it out of our hand. Like our deck is too expensive, man.
Light
dims, yet our hope is ever kindled.
Oh, that was as good as it was going to get, probably. I mean, you feel like it's got to be Tyrant, Hive Tyrant, right? But I just need more. I just need to see more. But we can clear it in general by doing this, and it puts something really bulky on the board. So I guess it's okay. So very possible this just goes back to their hand again.
When my vengeance comes, it will be swift.
How can you have a flank that has 8 ranged? Isn't that just ridiculous? Isn't that just so ridiculous? I actually forgot about this. It's just a stupid card though. I hate it. So stupid. I would say that no matter what though, so... I can't remember what the effects are. One is armor though, isn't it? Oh, it's different each time. Okay. That kind of sucks. Did I just not read this properly? Hyper adaptation. Choose an effect. Oh. So it's not the same 3 effects every single time. It gives you a random set of 3 effects and you pick one. What? Oh, for goodness sake. So I've got exactly the amount of health needed. Oh, that's actually... I'm starting to get angry. So what is this? This is 11. We're not going to beat her next turn. It'll take at least 2 turns, so I don't think we attack. We're pretty low health anyway. This is kind of anger inducing though. This is so irritating. Right. And we can enhanced organism or we can biovore, one or the other. I mean, we can apex predator. I don't know if this lasts more than 1 turn though. And if it doesn't, we're in trouble. I think we have to enhanced organism. Biovore over here.
Craft world needs you once more.
Okay, but that was everything. So, we win. Man, what a good game. These matches feel way too sweaty, you know, like, we're not dominating, well, no, that's not true. Sometimes we have a great digestion pool, and it just feels like, you know, the Biovore we put down, whatever we put down, you know. I'd love to have some Venomthropes as well. I really think just 6 HP, it just puts you in such a difficult position. Yeah, stuff like that. The most powerful stuff in Tyranid seems to be around the like 3, 4, 5 mark. The stuff below that, situational maybe. Stuff above that, situational maybe. We're really not getting to use our synapse all that much, are we? Oh, I think we have to keep the Morlock. I think the Morlock's amazing. And I think Tyrant Guide is okay. So you get Shuriken, that's it.
We bring death from above, as Cain's spear did before.
I feel like we need to buy time. Yeah, what we have isn't close, is it? Isn't even close. Our hand just isn't ready. This makes sense. Even if we were going second, I think the best thing to do is just to sit back here. Oh man, I don't want him getting waystones though, so... Such a waste of energy.
Strike and fade.
And now I don't even want to use my Tyrant Guard, because this is just gonna go back to hand after doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, they're just gonna ping it. I guess that's kind of okay. I mean, it still forces them to put quite an expensive for this part of the game card back into their hands. Do we actually attack with this or not? Because otherwise it's just going to get pinged to death. But as it is, it's going to get pinged to death anyway. Shuriken free. Yeah, like... I actually don't know. I think we kind of have to take this though and just accept it. And then the blast can deal with the rest of it. I could have also tried to ping it on Spirit Leech, but I just feel like we need to get something out there. Broodlord was kind of fair. Like if we can just get Broodlord to stick. We'll keep our Vanguard, we won't do anything. I don't think their health matters about winning this game right now. It matters about board state. We are so far behind. We've lost so much energy. So. What the hell? Man, Elder's really irritating, isn't it? The question really is the Broodlord actually going to stick? I think we can get it to stick. And if the Broodlord is going to stick, then we absolutely have to do this, don't we? Overwhelming Swarms weirdly tempting as well, though. This is pretty bad. We're 11 health under, but we've still got 20 health. There's still a lot to play for here.
We are the raging winds.
Okay, so is it Tyrant Guard we're going to do here? I mean, I think we need Vanguard, plain and simple. Yeah, oh yeah, Hive Guard, okay. It makes sense. I like that, actually. We also try this. If I cast Flank on this, then this gets Flank too, right? Should we try it? It must work that way. In which case we can shoot this thing down right now. Yep, there you go. So you can shoot this. Oh, how the tables have turned. So 12, 24. I don't think a single attack is going to make a difference to us. But if they manage to clear the board, then it definitely makes us far more killable.
Spear of Cain!
We can't do anything about this though. Oh, so we would actually have them. This would get them to 14, but this is going to die. So we can't, again, like, there's no point attacking, is there? I think it's only going to happen when we get a Death Leaper down.
When my vengeance comes, it will be swift.
Oh, no, they've made a mistake, surely. Because we're just going to put everything on the Broodlord, that should be. Oh, I'm a liar. Aren't I? Wait, do we win? Isn't this... No. I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? I'm absolutely full of it. Oh, man. So have I just thrown the game, then? Crikey. So it has to be this? Oh, man, that doesn't feel good either, though. Man, it feels so rubbish. I don't know if Vanguard is stronger than Stealth. Like, does this mean technically they can just hit me? We need to find out anyway. Better to learn it now, right?
Death rains from the skies.
Yeah, they can just hit me. That's really good to know, though. In fact, that might have actually caused us to win. Man, they have some incredible units. Let's just do it, just because of the way that this has all happened, let's just do it this way. I really want to just pack everything on. first. Oh, that was close. So when we play Elder, we basically need to play like that. Whatever that was, we need to play like that. Oh, these games are just so sweaty. These games are just so worrying. Oh my goodness. So close, doesn't matter who we're playing. AI. Normally the AI messes up with Eldar as well. They'll throw something down, bring it back again. Just silly things. I think maybe we misidentified the deck as well. We were trying to like restrict Spirit Stones. But they didn't seem to be using a lot of stuff in the mid to late game that had any Spirit Stones. It was just all flying flank stuff that we couldn't actually reach. That was the biggest problem. We have all this stuff that has good melee. In fact, some of it has no ranged attack at all. It's just melee. And we still kind of got... Oh, man. I'll have to take a single one, don't I? They're just too good to pass up, I think.
We will not fail! We are Ultramarines!
So this is the one time when our overwhelming swarm actually looks really good. But we can't use it right now. I don't know if we're rushing them down or they're rushing us down. Because, oh no, we don't. Oh, we go quite wide. I don't know what deck it is. Let me think this through. All we have is the Death Leaper though. I don't think that's enough. We're obviously gonna like swarm into ourselves. I don't think that's bad. Yeah, and we like the way this is starting too. So we'll take a hit every now and then. I don't mind. This might actually be a pretty good digestion pool. Because otherwise, when am I going to use it, right? I mean, we just don't have the units in hand. We can't act like we're going to get the units in hand. So, and this way we can go into Overwhelming Swarm next turn. So I think we're now the aggro. We definitely have the advantage. Digestion pool is just so strong. Stupidly strong card.
The Emperor guides us to victory!
Oh, I wanted to Overwhelming Swarm. It doesn't look like it's going to work, does it? Just as... Just a sec, it's now tea time.
Temper your steed with faith and flame!
Alright, sorry about that. I was away from keyboards. I don't actually know what's happened. Did I miss anything? Oh man, I mean, I really want to give health to my Death Leaper, don't I? But this also looks like a great Termagant turn and a great Morlock turn, so... It really does feel like Overwhelming Swarm though. We're still susceptible to Storm Raven. Because of the stun, you know, it's going to be kind of awkward for them. And it still keeps the Biovore. No, that's not it. Although Storm Raven could be coming afterwards. There it is. Oh. You know, I haven't actually used Tyrannocyte. I am curious. What does it do again? Choose a 2-cost Leviathan troop. I mean, we're not actually low on Leviathan troops or anything. I think we don't have to pay too much attention to that. And this is just a way of them forcing them to actually attack it, right? Yeah.
Not a single soul left behind. Yeah.
Wow, they kind of screwed this up, didn't they? Okay, this is the turn. No, I mean, even now, I'm kind of like, well, maybe it's not the turn. Maybe this is the turn. We can kill them next turn. I don't think... Because if they put down a Vanguard, we might accidentally die, you know? Something crazy. I can see a turn where if we attack them and go down to 11, and they get a Vanguard just to stay in it, you know? So they attack the Spore. This isn't quite what I meant, but something like this. You know, point blank shots. Everything. Basically just everything. So we would be at 6, right? He attacks us, we're down to 4. And he's still got 2 energy left. What the? What the hell's going on here? Me, of course. I'm giving it to myself. Oh man, what have we got? We've just got 5, haven't we? Can you take me down from 8? Yes, you can. Oh man, that's tough. And I think we need this body on the floor. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Overwhelming Swarm just came too late. I did want to see what happened with Tyrannocyte. So far, nothing's really happened with Tyrannocyte. Like, Overwhelming Swarm, we probably would have won this. So, it was a waste. Look at these just extra pings, right? We would be dead by now. I'm glad that we played it the way we did, but this feels miserable, man. Oh, this could be another bike as well. Yeah, we would have absolutely 100% died to this. Oh, these matches. These matches. Crazy. Part of the issue was just that I really wanted to use my Tyrannocyte though. So it looks like we'll be doing this in 2 parts again because it is now tea time. Yeah, great matches. I'm looking forward to finishing it. I don't know if we'll make it to 12 wins because I mean, holy hell, these matches are just so close.